Jude Bellingham opens up after England's World Cup elimination. I've struggled to find the words. Have you ever watched your biggest dream slip away in just a few moments? That's exactly what England's star Jude Bellingham is facing after his team's heartbreaking exit from the FIFA World Cup. And now, for the first time since the defeat, the young midfielder has spoken from the heart, admitting, "I've struggled to find the words." Today, we're taking a closer look at Bellingham's emotional message, what England's elimination means, and why millions of football fans around the world are standing behind one of the game's brightest young stars. Let's get started. For England, this World Cup journey was filled with hope, determination, and unforgettable performances. The Three Lions entered the tournament believing they had what it takes to lift football's biggest trophy. With a talented squad featuring experienced leaders and rising stars, expectations were incredibly high. At the center of it all was Jude Bellingham. Despite his young age, Bellingham once again proved why many consider him one of the best midfielders in world football. Match after match, he displayed incredible composure, vision, work rate, and leadership. Whether winning possession, creating chances, or driving England forward, he consistently looked like one of the team's most important players. But football can be brutally unpredictable. After a hard-fought battle, England's World Cup dream came to an end. The disappointment was visible across the entire squad. Players collapsed onto the pitch. Coaches looked stunned. Supporters inside the stadium stood in silence, trying to process what had just happened. For Bellingham, the emotions were especially difficult. Shortly after England's elimination, he shared an emotional message with supporters, revealing that he had been struggling to express how he truly felt. His words reflected the pain that comes with falling just short of the ultimate goal. Rather than making excuses or pointing fingers, Bellingham focused on gratitude. He thanked the England supporters who traveled across the world and those who cheered from home. He acknowledged the sacrifices made by teammates, coaches, and staff throughout the tournament. Most importantly, he accepted responsibility alongside the rest of the squad. That level of maturity has become one of Bellingham's defining qualities. Throughout his career, he has consistently handled both success and disappointment with remarkable professionalism. Even after difficult defeats, he has always shown respect for teammates, opponents, and fans. That's one reason why so many people admire him beyond his football ability. For England supporters, this elimination hurts because many believed this generation had everything needed to become world champions. The squad combined experienced veterans with exciting young stars. The chemistry looked strong. Confidence was growing with every victory. But in international football, small moments often decide everything. One missed chance, one defensive mistake, one brilliant piece of individual skill. Sometimes that's all it takes for an entire tournament to change direction. Despite the disappointment, many football analysts believe England still has a bright future. Players like Jude Bellingham remain at the heart of that future. At such a young age, he has already gained experience in major international tournaments while competing at the highest level of club football. Every season, he continues to develop technically, physically, and mentally. Many believe his best years are still ahead. The reaction from fans has also been overwhelming. Across social media, thousands of supporters shared messages encouraging Bellingham not to lose confidence. Many praised his performances throughout the tournament, saying he gave everything for the national team. Others reminded him that football history is full of legendary players who experienced painful defeats before eventually lifting major trophies. Those messages reflect something important. Success in football isn't only measured by trophies. Character matters too. And in difficult moments, character often shines the brightest. Former players have also spoken about how emotional tournament exits can be. Representing your country is different from club football. Every match carries enormous pressure because millions of people are emotionally invested. When the dream ends, players often need time to recover mentally before thinking about the future. Bellingham's honest admission that he struggled to find the words reminds fans that footballers experience the same emotions as everyone else. Behind every superstar is a person dealing with disappointment, frustration, and heartbreak. At the same time, This setback could become another important chapter in his development. Great athletes often use painful defeats as motivation. History shows that many of football's greatest captains learned valuable lessons through failure before achieving success. Every tournament provides experience. Every difficult match builds resilience. Every setback creates an opportunity to improve. For Bellingham, this World Cup may not end with the trophy he dreamed about, but it could help shape the player and leader he becomes in the years ahead. England's coaching staff will now begin evaluating what worked well and what needs improvement before future international competitions. Questions will naturally be asked. What could have been done differently? Which tactical decisions made the biggest impact? How can this talented generation take the final step toward winning a major tournament? Those conversations will continue for months. But one thing appears certain. Jude Bellingham will remain central to England's plans moving forward. His influence continues to grow with every competition. His leadership continues to develop, and his determination has never been questioned. Football fans know that careers aren't defined by one tournament. They're defined by consistency, resilience, and the ability to respond after disappointment. If Bellingham's career so far tells us anything, it's that setbacks rarely slow him down for long. Instead, they usually motivate him to return stronger than before. As England begins looking toward the next chapter, supporters will undoubtedly continue believing in this talented group of players. The pain of elimination may last for a while, but so does hope. And sometimes, the toughest defeats become the foundation for future success. Jude Bellingham's emotional message wasn't just about losing a football match. It was about honesty. It was about responsibility. It was about appreciating supporters even during the hardest moments. And perhaps that's why so many fans have connected with his words. Because even in disappointment, he showed humility, gratitude, and determination. Now, the focus shifts toward recovery, improvement, and the next opportunity to represent England on football's biggest stage. The journey continues. And if history is any guide, Jude Bellingham's story is far from over. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more football news, player stories, and World Cup coverage. Let us know in the comments. How do you think Jude Bellingham and England will bounce back after this heartbreaking World Cup exit?